boyfriend faked his own death and got away with it for years, so now I'm going to confront him.
After this girl realized her boyfriend faked his own death, she came across the saddest realization. The next part will shock you.
My boyfriend, let's call him Andrew, and I had been dating for about 3 years. One day, I'm living my picture-perfect life with my dream man, and the next day, everything completely changes. Andrew was on a business trip, and I get a call from his mom, and she's absolutely hysterical on the phone. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong, and finally, she tells me that Andrew had been in an accident and he didn't make it. And just like that, 2 years has passed, and he's still so present in my life. Again, like he was my soulmate, or so I thought. But a few days ago, my coworker came up to me and she was so excited to show me the photos she took on her recent trip to London. As we're flipping through the photos, one of them catches my eye. I was like, wait, stop, go back to that one. Can I see that? And immediately I start bursting out into tears because the photo is a photo of my coworker at dinner, and behind her at a different table is 2 men, and one of the men looks exactly like Andrew. And as I'm looking at the photo, I notice the tattoo on his arm. And in that moment, I knew it was Andrew. The only thing that I could think to do is book a trip to London and show up right outside of his door. And when I get there, I find out that he has a wife and 2 kids. And when we met, he was already married to his wife. I always knew him as Andrew, but his real name was Daniel, and he faked his death in an attempt to make sure I never found out his real identity and told his wife. But one of the craziest things in this already crazy story is that everybody else knew that he hadn't died and knew his real identity. It was just me and my family and my circle that didn't. So when I went to his funeral, it was a fake funeral where everyone else there knew that he hadn't really died.